responsibility of taking over as interim head coach for bowl preparations?
It's a great responsibility. Excited about it. The players are excited about it. Great opportunity.
Did Coach Cohen approach you about this?
We talked, and he came to me, and again, I just I see it as an opportunity for me. He put his trust and faith in me, and the program is based on hard work. We're going to do what we do. Nothing's going to change.
What was sort of his message to you as to why he wanted you in charge going forward?
Well, it was a point where I was the one that had the most, communication with the entire team. Being a special teams coach, I was put in front of the entire team, not just offense, but offense and defense. So it was one of those situations where I was the one that spoke on both sides of the ball.
How do you think your first practice went today?
It went great. It went great. I thought they came out with a lot of juice, a lot of energy. They came to work today. We were back in our element. We were back on the field. For a week now they've been in finals. So they were excited to get out of finals. That was finally done, and they were excited to be back on that field.
A lot of coaches use the early bowl practice to get some twos and some red shirts, some reps before you really start bowl game prep. How are you breaking that up?
The same way. We got some reps for some young guys today. Got them involved a little bit more and took some of the older guys out, helping them get healthy, limiting their reps, but also giving them an opportunity to, continue with their technique and fundamentals.
How have you spent this past week planning for bowl camp?
One more time?
This past week you've had since you were notified you'd be taking over. How have you spent the days planning for this bowl camp?
It's been every day for me. Some of the coaches have been on the road recruiting, but I stayed here, and it's different when you sit in that seat. So I was here the entire time planning, watching video, doing the cut-ups, and I tell you what, we're playing a young man from Louisville that is really, really special. And not only are we playing a Heisman Trophy winner, but one that's up in New York right now, looking to get another one. So he is special.
Is there anybody that obviously, just being a head coach for a bowl game, and I don't know how much you would have to do this, but do you ask anybody for advice as to what you need to do?
Always. I've been fortunate. I've been blessed. This is my 23rd year in this league, and I was talking with one of the other coaches the other day asking advice, and we were talking, and we were talking about I've been in the league 23 years and under 2 coaches, and so I've been blessed to, again, be in that position, all right, had a lot of opportunities to learn. And then, with Coach English, has been a head coach, me and him, we sit there and we watch video and we talk, I take input. I'm a learner. I'm a sponge. I don't have all the answers, but I lean on my staff.
Preparing for a guy like Lamar Jackson, what's the dynamic been like on the defensive side when you lose your defensive coordinator? Same Coach English has kind of been taking the lead there. What's it been like with that staff kind of playing things? And I guess who are the guys that are going to be leading each position group as well?
Well, today was day one, so day one for all the players to get with their coaches, and again, look at Lamar. Lamar is special. He is, again, I don't know if Mississippi State has faced a Heisman Trophy candidate before or Heisman Trophy winner. Did they play Ricky Williams in Texas?
Yes.
Okay, so that was one, right? After he won it? Okay, well, this is number 2.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah, Tim Tebow. Okay, so, Lamar is special, and our guys know it. They know of him, and I think they consider it a challenge, a great opportunity for them, because I'm sure a lot of NFL scouts will be watching. So it's a great opportunity for everyone on our defense.
Roughly how will you break up the days, and what will be just practicing, like you said, getting a lot of young guys work, and then actual bowl preparation here before y'all go to game site?
We got 5 practices before we go to the bowl, before we go to game site. That will be spent mostly on developing the young kids and a little bit of preparing for Louisville.
I may have missed him, but I didn't see Martinez ranking. Was that just because he was at graduation, or?
Say it again?
I may have missed him, but I didn't see Martinez ranking out there.
Oh,
graduation.
Graduation day, yes.
How tempting is it to leave your running back guys and go over to the position now that you're interim head coach? You're just going to stick with your guys?
That's different for me. Because normally I was telling people, normally I'm horse blinders. I got my guys. My 6 running backs, and all week last week I got the whole team now. So I'm covering academics for the whole team. I'm making sure the whole team is at tutoring. I'm making sure the whole team is at study hall. I'm making sure the whole team is on top of their academics. You know, so I had to take the horse blinders off. I had to cover both sides. So today it was actually good to be out there and running around with the defense and the offense. You know, I haven't done that before. So that was exciting and fun for me.
How often do you think you'll be talking to Coach Moorhead about what you saw at practice or how things are developing, or especially with him busy recruiting right now?
He's busy. He's gone on the road recruiting. You know, he's here. He's got recruits in this weekend. We haven't had an opportunity to visit much. I just passed him in the hall, you know, and he said, "Hey, Coach, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, Coach, how you doing?" You know, and we pass and we keep going. But he's out on the road recruiting and, you know, doing what he needs to do.
Have you had any thought at all as to what comes after the ball game at this point?
Not really. You know, my total focus, like I told Coach Cohen, my total focus is on this team and on these players, all right, and on these seniors finishing off a great year. You know, we got ourselves in a great bowl game, and we're excited about that.